Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Guys, I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 3rd June 2025. I just realized something. We fucked up, dear gentlemen, dear ladies and gentlemen, and my greasy friends over there. We fucked up because we frig off. Because we didn't do the finale of season 11. So I'm gonna take care of that. I was supposed to do Kenny versus Penny today. Do not worry, I'm gonna do it. And that is pretty much it. So without further ado, let's go. We have season 11, episode 10, episode 9 and 10. My fuck boys, we killed Leahy and Randy. So because it's been 2 days we didn't do it, we remember that the Leahy and Randy realized that Leahy is the father of Ricky. They went into a trailer next to them to spy on the boys, and now they're on a ship, and we think they're dead. Why? Because they drowned. It's not funny, but it is funny. The first thing we do, we meet the TikTok. Today me and Janice, one of my good friends, we spent an hour working on the behind the scene, and tomorrow we're gonna be working on the behind the scene also. So we meet. I don't remember his name. I think it's Sam something. This is the boy of Snoop, and what I really enjoy here, I had huge memories of Velvet Smooth, because Velvet Smooth in season 5, yeah. Season 5 was also talking about being close to Snoop. So it's kind of cool that we're revisiting something. I would have liked if they used Velvet Smooth. They didn't, which is okay. Besides, I don't know if many people would remember Velvet Smooth. Not because he's not nice, just because he's a different character, right? So we have this guy who is fucked up. He wants to do the hour energy. He wants to get high. I actually really like him. Because he's super chill. And it's super chill because I wish I knew his name. What is his name? They want to call him by his name. Okay. I don't remember his name. I watched this 2 days ago, by the way. The volume, guys. Samuel J, see? So the coolest thing is, I wanted to do a energy drinks, and Bubbles says no, and Ricky and Julian peer pressure him, and and then he's like, you don't peer pressure me, and then Ricky is like, don't be a pussy, do it, and then Julian's like, yeah, come on, Bubs, and then this is peer pressure. Sammy OG is actually really cool because Sammy OG trusts Snoop. Snoop trusts the boys, which means Sammy trusts the boys. And it's kind of cool because we know how fucked up that. So see, this is a really nice and season 11. Because in season 10 we had people that came to the park to see as fan. We had Tamara Knowles saying, I want to see Leahy drunk. I want to live the life of Ricky. We have this guy who comes to the trailer park. It's like, yo, what is going on? And now we have the Steve Roger who finds the trailer of Leahy and Randy who drowned. They didn't drown. I'm gonna tell you right away. Which is super fucking cool because they're listening to Liquor. You got Ted who's talking to the boys and say, hey, you don't know anything about that. Ted right away is super aggressive towards Sammy OG. The police force is super aggressive towards him. Now, I believe that this was during the time, well, it's still the case, but during the George Floyd event. So a lot of police brutality in minorities. So possibly a political statement over here. The coolest thing here, we have Leahy and Randy coming back to the park. So Leahy and Randy come back to the park, and they overhear the police say, you're going to jail for a long time for the murder of Leahy and Randy. But then Leahy's like, yo, if they think the boys killed us, they'll be in jail for a while. Let's pretend like we're dead. Which is super cool because he's saying, what is the liquor doing the thinking? And then there's this really fucking cool moment where Leahy gives the bottle to Randy, and he asks Randy, what does the liquor tells you? And basically the liquor doesn't talk. So when Randy talk about this, guys, that is what Randy actually wants. It's not so much about what the liquor wants, it's what Randy wants. So you got the boys in jail, but then you have Sammy OG who pays a caution. The reason why they're in jail is because they found a note that said, hey, Ricky and Julian killed us. So you got the boys, they are in a police uniform, which is I would have preferred because we saw that in season 5, season 4, the illusion of Officer Leahy. No, season 3, the delusion of Officer Jim Leahy. However, I had to say, John Dunsworth, R.I.P. my man, looked really good with a brown goatee, something Julian-esque. You know what I mean? So got Bubbles who's crying with Angel. Steinberg, he saves them. Sammy has a lot of money because he's a big gangster. So like, okay, I'm gonna help you out. Steinberg is super fucking greasy. They go to the trailer park. Randy and Leahy and his guys, they get organized automatically. Super fun because Steinberg is ripping them off. Now this is the really cool thing. This is the really, really, really cool thing. See, they're purchasing Corey and Jacob. Why is that a cool thing? It's because we know from season 7, you guys remember when they were looking for Jacob at season 7, that Leahy would tell the police, don't go after them, I got it. This is the exact same thing. This is the exact same thing, but a bit different. It is the exact same thing and saying, okay, well, I got a situation. He doesn't call the police, but since he knows how the boys act, he doesn't need to call the police. So that I found was really cool. It's like, okay, well, this is like a race for the money. Because there's a lot of money involved. And I actually really like that. I don't know why they didn't do the end of season 11, because it's actually some really good content. And it feels so different because yesterday we did season 12. I'm officially done for now for Trailer Park Boys. I'm going to wait until I work and then I'm going to do the podcast, but that's it. So next we have the arrest Corey and Jacob. And this is the cool part. They find the weed in the bag and they could get for cash. But they want the 5 hour the energy. So we got the boys coming in. There's torture, which is the torture here. Again, I gotta say, it reminds me of season 3, Delusion of Grandeur, Jim Leahy, because he's torturing Jacob and Corey, who ends up telling him where it is. And it's funny because Trevor and Corey would have told Jim Leahy, because Jim Leahy would have outsmarted them. Jacob just see Corey's being tortured and said, hey, I'll tell you where it is, leave him alone. So that made me happy. That's pretty much it. We have the cops arresting the boys, but then it's Leahy and Corey. So then they have their gun. Samuel G, he has his own gun. Ricky has his own gun. So they need something. Now the coolest thing here is they agree on something. So Ted comes in, like, Leahy, what's going on? Again, always using Ted is great. I prefer Ted to George. So then the boys is like gonna be in trouble. This is kind of shit, brothers. I got shit on you, you got shit on me. Then the boys end up being friends with each other. And because they end up being friends with each other, they don't snitch on each other. And that's pretty much how it ends. Super good episode. Super good episode. Season 11, episode 10. The all-you-can-eat shit buffet. So we know that this is Leahy. You got Leahy and Randy stuck in a trailer. And a truck of Julian's car. Which is fucking funny. You got Bubbles feeding them chips through the tube. Barbara who saves Leahy. And it's fucking funny because the second she saves Leahy, he gets after Bubbles. They kind of kidnap Bubble. So things are all set up. They're good to go. So you just have to wait. But Leahy does have Bubbles. So he asks T, where are the boys? He kind of snitched, but not on purpose. There's this old thing about Ricky being a dumbass, which is fucking funny. T warns the boys they're coming after you and they're coming after you hard. So then Leahy finds the boys and he goes in. Now there's this really cool part where Julian gets arrested. And it wouldn't be a cool part if it wasn't for what's happened. So Julian kind of do a Jedi mind trick and he shoot the police. So you see, this is something that I love. We had season 10 with Bubbles, who was arrested by the police. So the police find Bubbles right away. They capture Bubbles. They make Bubble talk. The same thing happened here with Julian. Both Julian and Bubbles have been with Ricky for a long ass time. Because they've been with Ricky for a long ass time, they're like, okay, well, what would Ricky do? Right? So that I really enjoyed. Julian got away, but he got saved by Samuel G and Ricky. That is, there's worse problem over there. You got Bubble that's here, and Leahy and Randy is like, this is an all-you-can-eat shit buffet. So they kind of have him. They force Bubble to drink This is my funniest. This is the funniest part. Look at this shit.
Alright, listen up, boys. They're pulling up to the drop point now, cuz. Let's do this shit. Oh, man. This calls for a celebratory fucking joint. Mind it. Gotta go. What's up, boss? How the fuck did they get up?
I'm scared. You know, what they do is they make Leahy makes bubble drink, and it's like hair bubbles. You need to be. Look at this. Look at this. This is a scene that's making me happy. You see Bubbles really scared here, and you see Leahy with alcohol. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is priceless. This is good Trailer Park Boys.
You know, I always thought that you had to let the liquor do the thing.
Look at this.
You know what? It's not enough. You have to let the liquor take absolute control.
Look at this. Look at
That's
this.
the key to success. Down the hatch, bud. We can't chug all this, Mr. Leahy. You can't turn off. Really? Don't fucking wait.
So you see, he put his red ass finger.
What the fucking hell I'm doing? Shut your fucking mouth, Mr. Leahy. You're having a liquor. I don't give a fuck.
Look at this. One bottle for Julie. For. Look at this. He forced Bubble to drink. Just do it. Look at this. Look at this. Look, this is priceless. This is great. This is fucking great. Because Leahy thinks that you should get everyone drunks. And this would be Jean. This would be like Jean is in French. But this would be kind of crazy if he didn't do the same thing with Leslie last season. This is really cool. And you see, it's kind of like a powerful scene because you have Leahy pointing the gun at Randy, which means he went over the board. But then he wants to get them drunk. So this all-powerful source. So the boys, they have the money, they're retired. They see Bubbles and money, right? They have to choose, give us the money or Bubble gets the encore. They have a choice. And the funniest thing is, Bubble, he sucks to Julian. And look, this is the funniest thing.
And then I'm going to start carbonating the ocean with ship bubbles. 10, 9, 8, 7. We need music. Hey,
Wait,
Julian.
is that it?
Oh, you got a speedo on under there? I'm going to put a fucking chance about. Fuck's sake, throw your fucking.
Wait a second.
Don't fucking hurt bubbles. I won't hurt bubbles.
Wait, I want to see Bubbles drunk. Where is he? Where did they tell Bubble is he drunk? You drunk, Bubbles? You drunk, Bubbles? Situation. Wait, what is it? Wait, I want to see it. It's too funny. Sorry. Where is it? Where is it? And then police come and they arrest Jim Leahy. I wish it was a better ending, but it is what it is. They get Bubbles back, they get the money back. Then the coolest thing is George take the money and he's like, yo, I'm gonna take care of it. So you know he's greasy, you know that George greasy. So Ted take over and said, I was what should we call it? I was spying on you, right? I was undercover on you. So this is a good ending. This episode is it's not that interesting, it's just shitty. It's just shit taking over, you know. So now you have Leahy, Vision. You have Randy. Look at Randy. Look at this. You have Leahy saying that I should have let the liquor do the thinking a long time ago, and then he's like, I'm scared because Leahy hasn't drink, but he's still talking like the liquor is talking to him. So I think that was fucking cool. You got Bubbles back in the park. You got Ricky back in the park. They're both they're broke, right? But it's all good. You got Barb who's celebrating. Barb is celebrating fucking Julian. So you see, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice because you get the ending and the boys are good, and the villain, which is Leahy and Randy, are not good. It was a shit show. I think that's what's the most important part about the whole thing. It was a shit show. It was an enjoyable shit show. Well, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in, right? I'm gonna relax a little bit, and then we're gonna come back out to do the video because I have to do Kenny vs. Penny. But I don't have enough batteries.